Hey there, it's Patmos and welcome back for the second episode and day one on Norland. Well, it still says day 0, but I don't think that's accurate because maybe at 8 we have played for at least one day. Day 0 should be passed then, as we can see that our royal family is now going to study some more. See, there we are, day 1. Good mood has sparked inspiration. All skills have increased by 5. Well, that's nice. That means she's even smarter now. She can read even faster, which should get her to study the rye field and the mill very quickly. You can see out here that the rutabaga field should be producing. They are now starting to build the dormitory, which is a great addition. And those people that were sleeping outside can then sleep inside, which is nice. Also means that they've upgraded the first lumber mill. I really like that. It's now level... Oh, it's still level 1 now. Alright, well, we're going to do the second one too. So they built the dormitory, then they will upgrade both of the lumber mills. Hopefully giving us a good, nice extra amount of water. And then it's also a little bit of a wait to see if we can get more people in and more people in and more people in. But that's always something that you have to take your time with. This game is not for the fast, it is to take a bit of time. Now Okiana is done. We have the research for the rye completed. We will now see her picture in front of it, meaning that she has that knowledge. And now I want her to go start reading up on a temple, so that we get the knowledge for a temple, because we are going to need it. Another thing we could do is, for instance, tell Rateslav, or Okiana basically, to go social and have a wise conversation. But she can't do with either one. There's no knowledge that they can exchange. And Svetovlat, she doesn't have a high enough opinion. But with wise conversations, you can spread knowledge around your land. So if we get this guy, for instance, and we try to have a wise conversation, he needs to have higher opinions of the other ones. But when they do, you can share the knowledge. So they have to spend some time together. So we'll let him spend some time with the king. That will be nice. So that they get to know each other a bit better and can work on their social skills. And then share knowledge later. So if one of my lords dies, not all the knowledge perishes away, but it stays in a bit. Now, as we can see, the dormitory is ready. There's now 2 extra people living in this one, meaning that everybody now has a house. And now they're going to upgrade this little lumber mill. And that should be good for our wood production. Kinda hoping that they can actually do that relatively fast, as well as this one. Although, as we can see, this one has a very long walking distance to the workplace and to a warehouse. And that can make things a bit harder. This one already has a shorter walk space towards the warehouse, which means that he can be more productive and deliver the goods faster. So that is a very nice one. But one thing that may come in handy at some point are some warehouses, so that the travel distances are shortened and they can be more productive during a day. But for now, let's just keep going. Let's make sure that we do the researches and that we make sure that we have enough housing space. Now we have 4 lords' houses at the moment. We have only 3 lords, so we have plenty of space. But at some point, others might come to visit us, and we might get new lords in because we have to find a mate for Svetovlat. So it can be worthwhile making sure that we have a couple of extra lords' houses ready in case a visitor comes in. Now we can also see this will cost us some of the iron. We have only 20. This will already cost us 5, but I think it's worth it, so let's at least build 1. We can now get the mill, and one other building that we're desperately going to need is the brewery. Because the brewery will ensure us that we can get... Let's see, we have to fit it in a bit. Yeah, right here. This will brew us the booze that we need to keep everybody happy. They need food and drinks, and they can get moonshine from this, or beer if we can produce it. Right now we still have 94 beer, so we're good with that. But we have to start producing some booze in order to keep everybody happy in the long run. Here we can see this lumber mill is now upgraded, and it now has 2 workers. That will ensure a bigger supply of wood. Now they will do the other one as well. Or I might just tell them to build this first. Yeah, let's build this first. Let's do that. And then we already have the rutabaga field. where they will start to produce some rutabaga. And we already have 100 in. So then we can straight start to make some booze. That will be very nice. The only thing is, right now we have 12 people. Everybody has a job. So we have 3 builders now. And all other jobs are fulfilled. As soon as we create a new job, we will lose one of the builders. Or one of the field workers. So it can be wise to not expand too quickly. Because you will run out of people that can actually do the jobs. Svetovlad has gained a new level of intelligence. Very nice. And he now likes Ratislav a bit more. Okiana and Ratislav like each other as well, so that's nice. And we're getting very close to finishing hop fields and beer and the mining. And the mine will be very important because that's a source of iron. We will be using that in the near future. So let's see how that goes. But for now, look at how these brave men are building our brewery. Barrels, something to heat the stuff up. Big, I don't know, kettle to heat something or for the water or whatever. So yeah, this looks good. They're doing a good job at it. Pounding their hammers at the structure. It is 77% done. Come on, finish it, people. What are you doing? He's a servant and he's having thoughts of death. Uh-oh. That's not so good. Yeah, so 3 of the houses are occupied, which is fine. And we have a servant. That's nice. Don't know what he's serving, but probably us. Another servant. We have 2 servants. Wow, must be a bare minimum or something to have 2 servers. Work is needed for open jobs. Expected migrants today. 4. Oh, that's nice. So we have to appoint a manager. Now, of course, if we take a look at who we have right here, that is Svetovlad. So let's get Svetovlad to also tell this guys what to do. This one's already bringing in the beer. Now we get to an interesting point, because we have built a production building, and there's no way here to set up what it should do. Because you don't do that on the building, you do that on the production tab that you have down here. And we can see we have only unlocked one thing to produce, which is moonshine. And we can set it to just make a certain number, or make a certain number up to. So right now I'm going to put this to 50. It requires 50 rutabaga and it will create 50 moonshine. And as soon as it drops below 50, it will start to make new ones until we reach 50 again. So it will try to keep it steady at 50. We don't need to make that much. That's why I'm only putting it on 50. And as we can see, it doesn't have any goods right now. That's because Svetovlad is now telling this guy what he should do and how he should do it. And as soon as that is done, he will start getting the supplies and start to create some booze. Now we can already see that today we got 26 new wood. And we have 19 rutabaga being harvested. And that should all be in the fields still and in the wood choppers. And then, see, there's 17 in here now. And at the end of the day, they will deliver it. So yes, we have produced extra. 10 in here, that's the 27 that we see. But it's not in our storage yet, we aren't using it yet. At the end of the day, they will deliver it to the storage. And that's when we're going to need it. So we'll see how that goes. We have learned about hop fields and beer. Very nice, very nice. Let's learn about the peasant's house with Ratislav. And while we do all of this, we should be making sure that they spend time with each other and stuff like that. So that the crown, reward, threaten, that might not be smart. Spend time with the king. Yep, make sure that they fall in love with each other. That will be very nice. Don't want the same situation as in my stream, where the brother of the king and the spouse of the king got in love with each other. So you have to make sure those things work. Alright, we learned another knowledge, which is mining. And I am just going to straight set it up. Let's build a mine. Now there's fixed positions here. We have one here. So this will create a mine out here, and the guy will start working there then. Ooh, Ratislav comforted her. Nice, they're having a great time. They're now walking in each other's company. And hopefully, see, had a meaningful conversation that made her happy. That's good. Although I soon want her to start studying the temple again. Because all the people will get very pissed at some point if they don't get a chance to worship the gods. In this case, usually the Holy Sophia. And we can already see right here, Holy Sophia has forsaken me. So I think we have to make sure that they can pray and worship and get happy from that. So that might be a good goal to have. Right now we have 2 people working the lumber mill there as well. So that means we have 4 lumber millers. But we do miss one in here and we do miss a builder. So could be okay if those extra people came in soon. It said there were 2 expected for today. That will be really nice. But let's already expand our road system out here. And then probably try and build a temple in here if we can. These are still spending time together. It's really nice and all. But now it's done. Time to stop and go study because I want the temple finished. Come on. See, insufficient workers too. Now we have to be a bit patient with that because of course also you don't want to grow your village too fast and have things not working out in the end. We have to make sure everybody's happy, so if we get a too big a population and we're not even making moonshine yet, then we get into trouble. Now right now we can see we have made a little bit of moonshine already, so that's nice. But at some point we want to get over to the beer and stuff, because that will be what really grows and keeps them happy. But hey, there comes the extra lord house that we ordered. That's a great one. And after that they should start working on the mine. But it's also almost 6. We can now see by the hammer icon after the time that they are working. At 6 they should stop working. Then they'll all go home, get food and drinks and stuff. So, see, there it changes. Ooh, 4 migrants have arrived. And Okiana and Ratislav go on a date. Ooh. Let's see. Upcoming date. That makes him happy. He had a meaningful conversation. He had a hearty meal. She also is happy with the date. So hopefully that goes well. And that they really fall in love with each other. That should be quite helpful in the future of the game. If your king and queen get in love with each other. That might be what we're searching for. Oh, they're going on a date. Don't know what they're going to do. Oh, that's not a date. Yep. Alright. Well, they're going to have some fun. Now, let's hope they fall in love as well. That might be good with that. Let's check our farms. Oh, there's nothing on it anymore. Well, they produce 31 rutabaga. That's nice. That's nice. That's a good amount. And the numbers that you see here are still to be delivered, I believe. So right now they are delivering this. As soon as these numbers disappear, then that number will probably go away. So yeah, this one is bringing in 21 wood. And as that is delivered... Oh no, that's what actually got delivered. So we got delivered 51 wood today. 5 of that and 31 of that. So that's nice. Is there still... No, there's nothing more in there. So all the stuff is being brought in because there's nothing more stored. Which is great. They actually did a good job then. We got 5 booze in. We got 51 wood in. I like that number. Ooh. Oknyana is pregnant. Nice. Oh, she's morning sickness probably. She's all green now. But, well, these two are happy with each other, so that's nice. Let's keep that up. Now, Ratislav is going to do some studying on the peasant's house, which is nice, but Okiana is not really doing much. Else she's eating. Maybe we should go get keeping prisoners learned with Svetoslat, so that we also learn that. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's just sleeping in his bed. He's probably a bit tired from all the learning and studying that he has done so far. So yeah, this is better. Hopes for the future. The effects of alcohol. Ah, he had an alcoholic drink and now he's happy. He consumed 3 alcohol. Wow. Maybe overdoing it a bit, bro. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, well, we have 16 people now. 2 without a job. That could be 1 that goes into here and 1 that can do another job already. What would that be? Well, we might upgrade 1 of these again. That will get 1 extra worker in again. And another 10% increase. That will ensure a good supply of wood. But they first have to build the mine. And afterwards they're going to do that. So let's put that into the queue. As you can see, it's slowly starting to get nighttime a little bit. You will slowly see things get darker a bit. And people are now going towards the market to buy goods. So they will buy food. They might buy a drink. Right now we don't have a tavern where they can actually have a drink, so they will just buy some food. And that's one of the other things that we're probably going to get anytime soon. That is the tavern. Might actually put it up already. Services and then the tavern. Here the alcohol is sold. Well, that sounds quite important for this little village here. So let's build a tavern out there. Might actually want to build this first. So that the next day they can really go here and have fun and play music and stuff like that. That's really important in this game to do that. Now, while this is ongoing, while the lords have fun and these are just talking to each other, hopefully falling in love. Oh, she flattered him. That's happiness. Happiness. Very good. Goes to study knowledge. That's nice. Effects of alcohol. Wow, they're pretty happy. While this is all going on, nothing much will happen. So that means that we're going to speak to now for a little bit. So that we can see what the village does. But there should not be too much going around. This is Miromil. He's just strolling around, having some fun. He's not working or anything. He's just strolling around. Ooh, we learned knowledge about the temple. Nice. Going to plan that as well. Because we need that temple to make everybody really happy. Let's go. Let's build it right there. Should be good. And then from on the temple on, we can get a lot of nice things going. It is now 11. We get the economics report. We lost a little bit of money, but our village did okay. I'm quite happy with it, actually. And we can set up one more knowledge, in this case the scaffold. Allows the construction of scaffold through the construction menu. Very nice. We're going to have Okiana read that, so because she's pretty smart, so she can do that relatively quickly. And then we can build a scaffold so the king can stand on it or something, maybe hold speeches or whatever. Now, everybody should be going to bed fairly quickly, so I'm going to go to speed 3 now, so that things get done. Everybody takes his rest, and then tomorrow we have a brand new day. Yep, there goes the bell. We'll have a brand new day, building the temple and the tavern and such, which will be very good. I might even do the scaffold, the tavern first, and then the temple, so that those two important buildings are done. As you can see, your lords have their own schedule. If they're tired, they will go to bed. If not, then they will stay out of bed. He's now contemplating. He's probably not tired anymore, so he'll be working on his piety, probably trying to have sex, because that's one of the drives that he has right now. And then he might just go either to bed, because there's nothing else to do, or he will just go study and stuff. And there comes a new day. It is almost 7. Then a real new day will start. We'll slow down again. Yep, there's the bell. Everybody's getting up. Let's go to your jobs, people. She's still a bit tired. So, yeah, she's pregnant. She's tired. She has to do well. And, look at that. She is so sick from the pregnancy that everything got real messy here. So somebody will have to come clean. Probably one of the servants will do that. At least I hope. So, let's see how that goes. As Retoslav and Svetovlat... Ratislav and Svetosvlat, nice names, are now learning, but also maybe engaging in conversation. I don't know. We'll find out. Guess at some point we'll have to get them talking again, so that they will start to like each other a bit more. For now, let them do some of the studying first. We can see the people are waking up. It still says zzz behind the name, which means that it's still basically sleep time, but if they're done sleeping, they will get up. And now it's 8, they will start to work. The protection of the loving family. For the harmony of the world of Norland, and as grace of Mother Sophia to all that is new and renewing the loving family prohibits aggression towards young noble houses. This means that neighboring provinces will not engage in blackmail, warfare and intrigue against you while the protection is in place. Usually the loving family removes the protection when the settlement reaches 50 lords, peasants and prisoners. Okay. However, the protection will be lifted if you take aggressive actions against your neighbors first. Good, so we are protected now until we get up to 50 people. I like that. Svetovlat now has inspiration. All his traits go up by 5, meaning that he's now very good at management. Also got a bit more intelligent, so his research will go a bit faster. That is actually great. Let's keep that up. Oh, they're still building the Lord's house. I thought that was already done. Oh, interesting. Well, they have to finish that then. Out here, yep, there comes the tavern. I have a tavern worker need, but hey, we get that because we have 2 free workers. And I know I'm just running this mostly on speed 1, so things go relatively at an easy, slow pace, so that we can go over everything and just have a good look at what this game is all about. Of course, if you want to, you can just use speed 2 and 3 all the time. But one of the fun things about this game to me is all the different aspects of it. So yes, we're building a town, but we're also doing the social management and stuff like that. And if you run it at a relatively slow pace, as I am, you have time for all those different things. You don't do that, then you might just not have time for it. Where are you going? Goes for an inspection. Ah, she's going to tell these people how to work again. That's great. So, yeah, she should do that. And I think Svetovlad goes to study. Ratislav is studying. So I'm going to tell Svetovlad to be social with the king, so that they like each other a bit more soon. That might be very helpful again in the future. Alright, Lord's house is done. Now let's build the temple, so that we can start to hold some sermons and stuff, so that we can fulfill all the religious needs of the people. Yeah, they need a ton of goods in here, so that might take some time. Ratislav shared an anecdote with Svetovlad. Nice. Important persons. Oh, he doesn't think that the other guy is important, his brother. He has a good relationship with the king, though, but apparently he doesn't really have a relationship with the other guy. Maybe we have to do it the other way around, then. Spend time with Svetovlad. Oh, maybe now, yeah, maybe it goes one way. Svetovlad had a heartfelt conversation. Oh, nice. Well, they're doing really well. Okay. She's still happy with the king. They're not really in love yet, but well, they're spending time, so that's good. Here comes the temple. All the resources are in. I like it. It's a long building process, though, so it takes a bit of time. But then we should have a temple at some point. He still only thinks Ogyana is important in his life. Although I think he should... Yeah, see? They're friends, so that's good. Guess we just see the one that has the most interest in. Alright, let's stop the interaction. Let's get studying, people. We need to get those last things studied. As our temple is done, we now have a priest, meaning all jobs are fulfilled. But now everybody can go to church and have a good time there. And that's nice. I think, yeah, here we have our priest. Men hit. Smooth's good. Combat skills are okay. And he is now the priest. So hopefully he can count some religion into the people. Let's see. The king's ambitions. The king decides that it is time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. We can have a fertile future. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 59 people. Conqueror. Power leads to the prosperity of a dynasty. Add 3 vassals to your kingdom. Or economic. The economy decides everything. Achieve daily production of goods worth 1699. I'm going to go with fertile. That's recommended. So basically what we have to do is just grow the village. We are at 32%, reaching the goal of the king, which means that we have 16 people. That lays up to 32%. So we're almost at a third. The ceremony of coronation will take place. So the king will be coronated now that we have a church. So that's interesting. Let's get everybody in soon. Hopefully. Yep, people are attending, but not everybody. Don't know if they will, though. They should be working. And now they're going to construct the mine, which will be great. Also means that we're almost out of wood now. So one of the things we will really have to do is make sure that we get wood in. And that things will be very nice. And hopefully we can build a lot of stuff. But yeah, we have to be a bit scarce on the wood right now. Probably save it just for upgrading the lumber mills and making sure that we... Sorry about that. A little cough. Have to upgrade the lumber mills and make sure that we produce so much wood that we don't need this anymore. We might even have to get another one. You can easily see now why wood is such an important resource in this game. We are basically just laying the foundations of the town. And... while doing that, We are almost out of wood already. Luckily, we've produced 36 so far, so that's something. Who's the manager here? Svetovlat. Alright, well, we'll get Svetovlat to also manage that building. Is he also the manager here? No, that's Ratislav. Here we have Svetovlat, Svetovlat, Svetovlat. Okay, that's okay. Appoint a manager in the temple. Ooh, sermon of the faith or a sermon of doubt? I don't know. Let's get a sermon of the faith. Chance of a regular believer becoming a fanatic and an agnos becoming a regulative believer. Side effect, the need for rest. Okay. Well, we'll do that. Let's hold a sermon. Why not? You can try that. At least now we have a sermon coming in. That hopefully does some good. And we can get maybe some good believers in. Now this guy needs some guidance. And that's what Svetovlat's doing. They're now telling him what to do. We are one worker short now though. So this field has one worker less. That means that it will produce a little bit less rutabaga. Should be okay though. We should not have to worry about it. But, oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, what's the queen doing? Now let's go over this. Their character is expecting a child. Initially they may experience nausea and slowed walking. Well, that's happening. Shortly before giving birth, the character will be unable to walk. So she will be useless to the town. And there's a small chance of both the mother and the baby dying. And the birth of a new life expected in 53 hours. So we have to take our time a little bit. For now, we can't really do anything with that. We have to just wait until the baby is born. Hopefully all goes well. I'm just hoping she... Oh wow, she's been puking all over the place. Knock it off. That's not supposed to happen. And she's not studying. Go get some studying time or something. Sit at a desk, take your time, go easy. That might be better. Oh well. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Yes, I really hope that that this will help as soon as we get some sermons in. Now, besides the work hours, there will be time for them to go to church and fulfill all those needs. You can see right here that these don't really have the need for the church yet. These are all just happy. Some mild fatigue. But that's usually suppressed by giving them a drink. So that's okay. We are producing 20 booze today. That is a very nice amount. 61, 62 wood, 63. 1 iron so far. So the wood production is really going up. I like that a lot. See, we also get a nice bonus. So, yeah, they're doing a good job. We will also see more and more trees being removed. So that's downside to it. So let's hope that some new trees come up at some point. But so far it is okay. It is okay. It is actually not that bad. Let's see. Produced. How many resources are produced in this building? This information is updated every morning. And the higher the management skill, the better it is. Now, mass deforestation on the map can lead to a decrease in soil fertility. And harvested in the forest by the workers of the lumber mill. Well, should be okay. So we should not deforestate the whole area, because that will be a loss of fertility. That's not what we want. And we're nearing the end of this workday again, and then we will see people go to the markets, but they also might go to church, maybe for the coronation service and stuff. So that will all be fun to watch and see how the people all worship something. Don't really know what exactly. Well, probably the Lady Sophia, but how and why and stuff we'll find out soon. What's this guy doing? Strolling. These are just waiting for an object for construction. Well, that might be a waste. Maybe we should give them something to do. Let's get going with a rye field. Because with the rye field... Yeah, I think 82 is fine. Let's place it right there. With the rye field, we can start to produce rye, of course. Then if we get a mill, we can start to make some bread or some flour. And that will be a better food source for the people. Flour makes them happier than the rutabaga. And the rutabaga can make them have the deadly rutabaga typhus. And with flour, we don't get that. So that is nice. So let's work our way towards that. And then in that process, we might get an extra field and a hop field and then start to produce some beer. Might be good as well. So let's see how that all goes. Now, these builders are on the way. This is the guy carrying the goods, but workday's over, so they will get there and then go back. Oh, Ogniana and Ratislav are going on a date today. 4 migrants arrived. Very nice. The beginning of a relationship with a loving family. The church has come to your town. The matriarch of the Church of the Mother Sophia sends you a bishop who will help guide your settlement on the true path. Let's pause for a second so we can read this. Relationship begin with a bishop arrives in your city. You have a population over 40. Oh, we don't have that yet, but okay. The availability of various goods from the Holy Caravan depends on the matriarch's attitude towards you. If the relationships are unfriendly and fall below 0, the assortment available at the caravan will decrease. And if they fall below 25, it will stop coming to the city altogether. While the matriarch remains neutral, she will warn you about impending disasters that she learns about from her predictors. With friendly relations above 25, you can request a blessing from the bishop and the availability of goods will expand. The matriarch will send the Inquisition to your city if the relation drops below 100. Various factors influence relationships, and you can check them by hovering your mouse over the Saint Sophia cross icon in the upper left corner, which is right here. We are now at +6 relations, so that's nice. And we've learned about the scaffold. So basically, we will have this guy, Hepaton, live in our city. And we have to make sure that we get in good relations with him. That will help us. We also have a trader incoming. So one thing I would like to do is start some trading soon with Svetovlad. See if he has any nice books and such. Now what's this guy doing? He's running. He's going to the temple. People are going to the temple. That's nice. I like that. These two are on a date together, I believe. See, he has not much with the guy because he is an agnost. So we'll have to spend a lot of time with the king and this guy to make sure that things will get better that way. We have somebody not feeling so well. Oh, these two have a conversation. Luto Boy and Hepaton. But yeah, Luto Boy is not really that important to us. It's about the trader and Hepaton. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's get back to the village. We can see more and more people are gathering now in the temple. Hopefully for the coronation service. I'm not 100% sure. Look at them. They're all so happy and overjoyed that they can go to the temple apparently. I didn't know that. That's cool. So they will all try to get in, find a nice place, contemplate, to work on their piety. And then at some point the service should start. Oh, uh-oh, they're going to have sex again. Yeah, people, that is definitely not a kid's stream or a kid's video. Make sure you're over 18 to watch this. There we go, we're learning some other stuff. We now can build the scaffold, by the way. During work hours, executioners search for vagabonds suspected of crime and lead them to the scaffold. Oh, nice! If the suspect is identified, they will be punished with the chosen penalty. Oh, cool. If there are no more suspects in the city, executioners engage in prevention. They intimidate all vagrants in succession, dissuading them from committing crimes. Oh, there comes the trader. That always goes over everything. Let's see what we can get there. Cooking meat, the workshop, and the coal furnace. Oh, I want those two. Maybe also cooking meat, although meat's not that important right now in the game. But yeah, let's just get it. Let's get these things. That should be it. Trade. Bye-bye. Holy Caravan has arrived. Ceremony begins. The coronation of the king is beginning. Nice. I like that. But we were reading about the scaffold. Alright, you can also organize terror against different population groups. Nice. Idle characters within the scaffold's radius become spectators of punishment and gain a positive thought. Okay, nice. Nice. Free lords waiting to be hired. Yeah, we're not going to do that. What's our king do? Awaits the beginning of the ceremony. Well, let's get started then, people. Go get the coronation going. Ah, there comes the king. Nice. Oh boy, we're going to watch this. Now the church officially recognizes the king, which should be a very good thing. I love that. Oh, he's going to swing. Look at that. Priest is swinging around there on the podium, raising his hands. Hopefully people are happy with the king. Can we see some thoughts? Alcohol, yeah. They're happy because of the alcohol. That's not really what we want, but okay. See, this guy should work on his piety. He is in the temple, but that's for the coronation, not for anything else. Okay, it's done. Bye-bye, everyone. That was fun. Alright, people. Well, we've played quite some time. We have expanded the village. We have done a lot of nice things. And after the coronation of the king, this is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to it. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. And bye-bye.